somebody falls out of the boat, it's not like, oh, he's a weak swimmer, fuck him, you know, we're all in this together. It's not just me sitting there, it's not just Jamie sitting there. If one of us falls, we all fall. We're not leaving anybody behind. We're not leaving anybody behind, not for bullshit little charges, not for big charges. And everybody seems to forget that, like, it's our lives.
We're not forgetting.
I have, you know, like, you know this, like, you wake up every day and the only person you have to answer to is yourself. So what, I go to trial and I win, meanwhile, like, fuck Jamie? It's not gonna go down like that. Furthermore, I'm facing a couple of pot charges.
Right, what the hell?
Cultivation and possession for sales. If you can find 12 people anywhere on the entire planet who are going to convict me of cultivating while I was this big with a 14-month-old,
right. I said it was all mine.
And there's no indicia for sales, so I'm sitting around waiting on $250,000 OR conditions for 2 fucking years to not get convicted of a couple charges, and the cost to not get convicted is to throw Jamie under the bus and like fucking figure it out. Hope you can find a free attorney. I'm just not going to do it. We stick together. We're not leaving anybody behind. We're not leaving anybody behind. We're not sacrificing anybody. There's nothing to be gained, so I don't get convicted of some bullshit pot charges. Meanwhile, like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? You know, you've sat there facing heavy-duty fucking charges with prior strikes. This isn't, it's so my children's father is in prison, but I walked. I don't fucking win. That's not a win.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that a win? None of this is about winning. This is just about trying to, like, put our community and put ourselves back together. And while we sit around and continue and file this motion and bullshit, meanwhile my kids are growing up without me. Meanwhile, our kids are calling somebody else mom. Ask Thor how many moms he has. You know what he says? He says 2. I have 2 mamas. So we're not leaving. Isn't that the Marines? Isn't that how they roll? We don't ever leave anybody behind. So I'm not leaving anybody behind.
That's how we roll too.
I'm not leaving Jamie behind. I'm not leaving you guys behind. Nobody should have to deal with this. You know, I'm not just one person standing here. I'm everybody who's ever enjoyed a joint for the last 20 years. And somebody's got to pay the price. And so we have to stick together.